Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Monday. If you missed last week's Substack, The Weekly, don't worry, we're going to have you covered in 5 minutes or less. So last week, again, was all about the World Cup, but mainly how international fans are discovering Buc-ee's. Not to mention, Japan got in a warship game, Tide turned their detergent into a square, and well, Amazon, it's still alive. Shoppers are still shopping on Prime Day. This time, though, not just like lunatics. Let's jump right in. Lou, you did it again. Last week, you put another stellar piece inside our blog about business owners finally understanding that growth costs money before it makes money. Why don't you tell them all about it?
Busy season sounds great. More jobs, more customers, more orders. Then the vendor bill shows up. Then materials need to be bought. Then inventory has to be stocked. Then a truck, freezer, mower, oven, or mystery machine starts making a noise no one wants to hear. That's the summer cash gap. A business can be doing well and still feel squeezed if the expenses hit before the revenue lands. So before you say yes to the bigger job, load up on inventory or approve that repair bill, check the timing. Growth is good. Growth that drains your cash first is less adorable. Read more about it on the blog.
Now, let's get on to the World Cup because everybody is talking about the World Cup. And Lou, it seems like it's not just about soccer. It's more like America. Welcome to America. Everybody's loving America. Foreign fans are going crazy. They're getting excited about yellow school buses, Taco Bell, the Waffle House, and believe this, Buc-ee's, Walmart, and Big Gulps are in the mix. As a matter of fact, Lou, one German fan went viral on the internet. I don't know if you've seen this. He was touring fast food restaurants and big box stores. Not to mention, a Japanese tourist was shocked that chips and salsa came with their meal. You can't make this shit up. And more importantly, this is my favorite. In Boston, Scottish fans drank a bar out of beer.
Oh, and by the way, the football has been really good quality as well for those soccer fans out there.
I think they're just seeing why we're the greatest country on earth. Lou, we're playing Battleship, but this time it's Japan that entered the mix. They're selling warships.
Matt, the country wants to grow its defense industry, and one big piece of that plan is the Mogami-class frigate built by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. Yes, that Mitsubishi. The U.S. is...
Wait a second. They make fans, they make automobiles, now battleships?
Frigates. They make frigates.
What the fuck is a frigate?
Think smaller than a battleship, but larger than a cruiser. It's the backbone of every navy. The U.S. is still the world's biggest defense exporter, but it has been dealing with production bottlenecks. Its own new frigate program has been slowed by design changes, rising costs, and cancellations. Meanwhile, at the land of the rising sun, Mitsubishi has built 10 Mogami frigates since 2019. The newest version costs around $710 million, a huge discount from the U.S. Navy's first new frigate estimated to cost $1.4 billion. So if the warship business starts following the auto business, a few defense contractors may need a quiet moment in a very expensive conference room.
Listen, this next one, I really don't understand. We're moving from ships to soap. How the hell in the world did Procter & Gamble spend 10 years, yeah, I'm talking about more than a decade, developing Tide Evo? I mean, it's just a smaller version and a 3-inch tile.
Basically, they were listening to the consumer. Tide went square. Rivals are confused by the shape and the price, but they are watching closely because P&G owns about 60% of the laundry market share and spends, ready for this, $2 billion a year on R&D. The point is not just detergent, it's that P&G is willing to challenge its own best product before someone else does. That's the lesson. If something or someone is going to replace your cash cow, you probably want to be the one holding the knife.
Next up, FedEx. I mean, they come to my door almost every single day. Them, UPS, my wife cannot stop shopping on Amazon, but they came out with a great quarter. Revenue hit $25 billion, up over 12.5%. Adjusted, they beat profits and forecasts across the board. However, stock dropped like a rock because, Wall Street treats spreadsheets like a toddler, and the numbers really don't matter. It's the anticipation. But the bigger story here, Lou, is freight. Companies are shipping goods. Companies shipping goods mean businesses are usually still moving product, filling orders, and not hiding under the desk. Freight is usually the canary in the coal mine. And for now, the canary, it's not coughing.
Our wives say you're welcome, U.S. economy. Which brings us to Matthew R. Meehan's Money Minute. Matt covered Prime Day, which moved up to June and stretched to 4 days.
But here's the thing, Lou. People are still spending, but they're spending on the necessities. You know, household goods, groceries, school items, and, well, travel. You know that's a necessity in my book, right? But they're not spending on durable goods. And, well, that matters for business owners because customers are comparing prices these days. Everybody's a little tight in the wallet. Credit cards are maxed out across the board. There's a lot of credit card debt out there. So essentially, they're waiting for deals. They want value. A sale can make demand look stronger, but you know, discounts can hide a lot. If people only buy when there's a deal, that's going to tell you something. Revenue is great, but it's vanity. Margins and profits, that's better. Cash in the bank, still out there for the undefeated title.
And now for some quick hits from around the web. First up, an Australian air conditioner cleaner and honorary town crier became the loudest person on earth after yelling "now" at 122.4 decibels. He lost his voice for days, which really shouldn't come as a surprise.
No!
That was 121, buddy, just short.
Next, Lou, the internet always talks about receipts, but you're not going to believe this. It looks like the British, they're doing it better than most. A new exhibition in the UK includes, ready for it, wait, the British East India Company's claim, you know, the insurance claim, for all that tea that was dumped in Boston Harbor in 1773. Today, that bill would be worth more than $1.6 million. So yes, the Boston Tea Party was also a very wet inventory loss.
And finally, Sean Nunley helped build the case that sent infamous hacker Kevin Mitnick to prison in the 1990s. Then they became close friends. When Mitnick died, he left Nunley enough money to buy his dream Porsche 911. Good man. Some friendships start with coffee. This one started with federal evidence.
All right, I definitely don't get that one. But anyway, that is a wrap.
What's there not to get, man? I mean, when you're on your back, spend it on the 911.
I understand, but it's the guy that put you in prison that's buying you a 911. That's a real big fuck you.
All right, that was the week. The U.S. is still in the World Cup. Canada is still hanging in there. Our co-host Mexico is still going strong. North America on fire. If you want the deep dive on any of these stories, head over to Substack so we can drop it directly in your inbox every Friday morning. And don't forget to subscribe on YouTube for Monday recaps. We'll see you next time.